I'm going to demonstrate how to create a spreadsheet and organise those response marks for this social skills behaviour assessment. If you've already made a copy of this, you will see something like this. That is, your name will be up here as a copy of the social skills behaviour assessment. You can rename it in there by crossing that out and putting in whatever name you need for this assessment. It might be 8B, your class name. It could be your own name, whatever you like. I'm using this one because I've already got 2 responses in there. So once you have clicked here to preview and inputted information about a student and the student class and how they are going in their social skills, then you will come back to this sheet and look at responses. You can see I've already got 2 responses there. Click here and a spreadsheet will be created. And in that spreadsheet, you will already see the information you have inputted in terms of students in your class. The top line will look a little bit different. It's because I've reorganised the columns by simply clicking and dragging so that the information is a little bit tighter together so it's easier to see. Alright, we have the situation where we have a large number of scores. We don't want to go through every one of them and add them up individually. Spreadsheets are here for us to make this kind of life easier. We click and drag across from the beginning score to the end score, and then we do a function called a sum, and it says D2 to W2, which is what we need. Press enter and it will add it up to us, 43. Now we want to make a percentage, so it'll make some sense out of how this student has gone in terms of a score out of 80. You could type it in or do what I've done, which is make a little formula already. I'm copying that formula and I'm going to paste it in there. And you can see it immediately gives me a score. How did I make that formula? Well, I said equals sum bracket x2, which is the total there, divided by 80 with an end of bracket. And then after that, I went into format, number, and I chose percentages there, and that's how it turns it into a percentage. Now, of course, you might end up with 20 or 30 students who you have assessed in terms of their social skills. To copy these, we simply click on the cell, copy it, and you can either drag down and then right click and paste. And it will tell you a total for each one of those students. And for the same, right click, copy, drag down, right click and paste. That's how you get all your information together. You can see Brendan is fairly low in his percentage of social skills, whereas Ross is doing quite well in terms of social skills. That's basically how you get your spreadsheet to tally the information you have inputted, simply by putting in formulas. This formula was pretty easy too, equals sum of D2, which was the first score, in cell D2 to W2, all the way over here. That's basically it. If you want to know how to rearrange some of the other information, here's how I did it. I wanted all of this information here to look slightly different to the way it is when you first open up the spreadsheet. What did I do? I went format, text wrapping, and I said wrap, which makes the information go all into one area for you. And then I said also align to the top, so that all the information goes up the top. After you press text wrapping, it allows you to change you can change the width of the columns, and it puts the information in a slightly different way. Well, it's not the information is different, it just appears to be different, and you can squeeze your information together better so it's easier to view. That's a simple overview of how to organise your information in a spreadsheet using Google Forms.